The Trump administration pitched coal at a climate change conference.
Here's a summary of the article.
The closely watched event underscores the odd position the Trump administration has placed itself in the international process to address global warming. The U.S. has abandoned its leadership position on climate change but still retains a seat at the table. The U.S. government has one side event that just further erodes their credibility, and they know it, says Lou Leonard, SVP for Climate Change and Energy at WWF. This is the second annual UN Climate Conference, officially known as the Conference of the Parties, to take place after President Donald Trump took office last year and promised to pull the U.S. out of the Paris Agreement, the landmark 2015 deal in which countries voluntarily committed to reduce their greenhouse gas emissions. The U.S. federal government's presence on the ground here remains robust despite the president's climate change denial. The administration has sought to roll back regulations that deal with greenhouse gas emissions at every turn, and Trump has repeatedly denied the science of climate change himself. This past weekend, tensions boiled over after the U.S. joined Saudi Arabia, Russia and Kuwait to oppose endorsing the landmark UN report on the effects of climate change if temperatures rise 1.5 degrees Celsius. President Trump said he was skeptical of the document despite its grounding in science. Even as the U.S. advocates for coal and enacts roadblocks to negotiations, the U.S. continues to advocate for some Obama-era positions, most notably strong transparency provisions to ensure that developing countries largely abide by the same reporting rules as their richer counterparts. Getting tough on China and promoting fossil fuels doesn't seem to be of sufficient interest to Trump to keep him from withdrawing the U.S. from the Paris Agreement, despite a consistent claim from the administration that he's interested in bringing the U.S. back in the deal.
This post received a score of 36,707, with an upvote ratio of 88%. Here are the top comments in response to this article.
Greater than, I want great climate. We're going to have that, and we're going to have forests that are very safe, you know who. Edit, yes it's real.
Can't even tell if this is real anymore lol.
The headline, that quote, it all seems like a literal Onion article. Feels like some dystopian novel where the world spirals into insanity due to its own advances.
It's not even dystopian, it's straight up parody, like something you would see in Mr. Bean movie.
Bullshit. Mr. Bean isn't nearly as offensive. See? This is good quality, family-friendly entertainment.
Next up, reintroducing the steam engine into railroads.
With this revolutionary invention you can burn coal in your train and your car.
I think it is called a furnace. Top of the line, very clean, very cool technology.
I heard it runs on steam. Very clean. Much power. Like fusion technology but colder. Very modern. Democrats hate steam. Lock her up.
Steam is from water. They'd be hydro-powered really. Gotcha stupid libs, s.
And we all know hydro is a renewable resource. Unreliable. You know what will literally never fail us ever? Coal.
Do they admin really get paid that much to lobby so hard for coal? Like if they aren't getting more than 50% of their support from it, I feel like they are being bought for pennies. I remember people saying that some politicians got $30,000 from the coal industry. That seems super low to sell out for.
They don't look at the sweeping implications. There is a total disconnect.
Or they are elected by people who used to work in the coal industry and are mad that their jobs are disappearing.
A quick Google search says the entire coal industry consists of 50,000 people. That's an incredibly small amount to have influence over anything at all. It doesn't make sense.
Less than the total number of Arby's employees.
Bring back clean Arby's.
Was there ever such a thing?
Was there ever clean coal?
If you clean coal, you are left with no coal. We hear y'all want to change the climate. Well, we're here to show you how.
Trump's gotta do something with all the coal he got this year from Santa.
Alright, that's funnier than I expected, cheeky smiley face.
The American ignorati making us proud. Next up, whale oil and witch burnings.
Oh, gods, don't say the W word. You'll set them off, and coherent screaming ensues witch hunt. No collusion.
Sheer heart attack. No weaknesses.
Unexpected JoJo.
Always expect JoJo.
And got laughed at, much like Trump at the UN and #X200B. I don't recall U.S. diplomats from prior administrations being laughed at.
This video was automatically created by Reddit to speech. The article and comments in this video were selected from Reddit according to their upvotes, and any paraphrasing was performed by smmry.com, without any human intervention.